가본 적이
이 몸을 삼켜서 이 도구리가 몇 시간에
근데 자꾸 저기
12 minutes.
왜?
Dude, your apartment is so big. Hello everybody, my name is Megan Bowen, aka 저는 미국 사람. Okay, so at first I was just gonna leave those videos at that, and then I was like, maybe I should explain them, because maybe if you don't really live in Korea, then maybe you're not sure about these things. Okay, so the umbrella thing, right? Okay, so Koreans always have their umbrellas up, even if it's not raining, and I know in the summertime it's to protect from the sun. But sometimes, even if there's like the smallest bit of rain, then they still keep their umbrella up. And at first I didn't really pay attention to it. I was like, why are they using their umbrella? There's only like this much rain. You know, what's the point? And then somehow I found myself doing that too. I'm like, oh, it's raining. Feel a little drop. Put the umbrella up. And I'm like, where did that... What? Okay, and that sound that I was making the whole time... So I picked up on that, and I do it so much, and it drives me crazy because I'm like, go to doing that for? But then I do it. It's terrible. And the whole telephone thing, just going, First I thought people were hanging up on me. I was like, why are these Korean people hanging on me on the phone? Why are you hanging up on me? What you hanging up on me for? You don't want to talk to me? All you had to do was send me a text message. Shoot. Then I just learned that's just how it goes. You know, you just, Why? And the slurping the food, right? I absolutely could not stand slurping the food, but then I came to Korea and everyone's slurping their food all the time. And I was like, I'm gonna cut all y'all people up in this restaurant. You better stop slurping your food. Okay. But then I realized that Koreans love their food piping hot, but it's always boiling when you get it. Boiling. And so the only way to eat it right away is to slurp it, because then you don't feel the heat. You just inhale that food, baby. Yeah, that's how we roll. Slurping, we be slurping. Hey, girl, we be slurping. Since I've been in Korea, I've also been more into K-pop more. When I was in the United States, I did like K-pop, but I just kind of liked Taeyong. And like a couple of other people, I like their songs too. But since being in Korea, I'm hear K-pop all the time, and I throw this peace sign up all the time now. And every time I take a picture, Okay, so the whole coughing thing, I don't do it all the time, but in Korea, no one covers their mouth when they cough, and it's so annoying. That's nasty. I'm nasty. Sometimes I do, like if I'm carrying a bunch of stuff and I'm walking around or something, I'm just like, it's terrible and it's disgusting, but I'm like, these people putting their germs on me, I'm giving them back. I've learned to give back in Korea. Yes, I have. That's how I've changed. And I've also changed in that I am more like aware of the group. I know in the United States, not that I wasn't aware of groups or things like that, or the dynamics of the group, but it was just kind of, okay, I'm me, you're you, let's just do something. But like in terms of the dynamics of a group, like I have to always be aware of things here. Like if we're in a group and we're out to dinner, okay, I have to remember that this person, she's a principal, so she needs to be the most respected, especially when we're on like school dinner. So I have to make sure I remember like a lot of cultural things and aware of the group and looking around and what other people are doing. So like for example, at some things that I have experienced for the first time here in Korea, I've learned to just kind of look at what other people do and then do it, because sometimes I don't understand the Korean that's being said, and so I'm like, yeah, wanna, you know, and so I just kind of look at what other people are doing to like gauge and know what I should do and what's appropriate and acceptable in situations in Korea. Next! In my previous video, I talked about just kind of how some cultural things are sticking on me, but some things like they're like here, they're like written on my heart, the cultural rules, right? So for example, I always carry a notebook with me, and in my notebook I put every important thing. I usually leave it on my desk at school. One of my students, inside of it, wrote one of my students' names really big in red ink. It was Lee Jung-yoon in red ink, and then instantly I was like, oh my gosh, because you know, like in Korea you're not supposed to write someone's names in red ink. It means that you want them to die and stuff like that. So when I saw it, it like instantly affected my demeanor. I was like, not like, it wasn't as dramatic as I'm making it now, of course, but it was like. Another way that I've changed is kind of like my fashion changes more here in Korea. I've always loved fashion and stuff like that, but in Korea, like one day I look like this, the next day I look like a professor, the next day I look like something else. But I also love DIYing fashion. Like I made this, I don't know if you like it or not, Girls' Generation, I Got a Boy themed.
Here comes trouble. Hey girl, listen. 너 잘났잖아.
You know, coat, jacket, shirt thing. You know, I thought I did a pretty good job, you know. I'm into more cutesy things. I'm always rocking those big bow things with the little sticky uppies and big bows, and I'm also into circle lenses. I'm more aware of fashion and fashion trends since being in Korea than I was before. And also I've changed in that I put makeup on every day. Not ridiculously heavy makeup, and even right now, on my face, I don't really put makeup on my face. Maybe just some light some BB cream. I like to do eyeliner every day. I've become more patient. And when I say I become more patient, I mean because there's a different culture here. I'm just kind of meh. I don't really mind things, and things don't really bother me or affect me the way that they used to. And I've changed in that. I'm just more patient with people in general. If someone's doing something, I don't just jump to conclusions and things like that about them trying to offend me and, oh, this person is so wrong and blah blah blah. Just trying to understand, okay, maybe this is just something with their culture, and then move on. I've changed in that I eat some foods that I would have never even thought of eating in the United States. Yeah. Thumbs up if you like a video on foods that I would never even think about eating before that I eat now. I hope that you enjoyed the video about how Korea has changed me. Thank you guys for watching. I feel so encouraged again. But no, I really am. Like, the reason why I'm getting more serious about making videos these days and really wanting to cover topics that people want to know is because recently more people have been subscribing. So please, you know, if you have any ideas, if you have any questions, just ask them in the comments or go on my Twitter. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget to like and favorite the video. Subscribe, please. And